Howdy, neighbors. Well, I thought I'd try something a little different tonight. I'm sitting out here outside the bus in shorts and a t-shirt because it's like, 80 degrees. Oh, I can see in there. It was over 100 degrees today. It's supposed to be that way for a couple more days. And it's hard to figure out how to adjust this thing. And thought I'd talk about what's been going on. Yeah, you can't tell what I'm looking at. That's a light under the front of the bus. That's the front room light. And this is the bedroom area light. And that's the sunset and the moon. I've got two max air fans going. The one in the bedroom is blowing in at 60%, and the one at the other end, which is over here, is sucking out at 50% so that we can get some air moving through the bus. I had the air conditioning, my solar panels, which if I look over here, let's see, there they are. You can see the edge of them. I have a piece of wood, 1x3 that props them up, and a bungee cord that holds them down. There's 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. They have been working excellent. And I've been able to charge, keep the batteries and the air conditioning running. Basically, like from 10:30 until about 7, I have air conditioning. And then because of the elevation we're at, I'm able to shut everything off and then open the windows for another hour or so until the sun starts going down to the point where it's cooler out here. This is part of living out here in the desert, in the Southwest, and it's definitely hot. I mean, definitely hot. I don't know if you can see it, but the van is sitting over here. Yeah, no, too dark. Here, let me turn the light on. How's that? Okay, so, yeah, turn it down a notch. It turns out that, yeah, see, there's the solar panels on this side and the supports. And I I'm out here having a cup of coffee. And right now, it is absolutely beautiful, temperature-wise. Yep, there's the moon. I've been having trouble with my sinuses because of what do you call it? Allergies. Anyway, the air conditioner's working. It's noisy though because I'm just running the 5,000 BTU window air conditioner. I'd rather have my 12,500 BTU mini split set up, but I haven't been able to get all that done yet. I got to build the walls, etc., and brackets on the outside so that I can support it, the outside unit. It turns out that my compartments underneath are not tall enough to hold it. The outside unit. And sitting up here in the middle of the desert with a bad back, etc., I really have no way to deal with that. Oh, there's a breeze. We're still basically in the same spot we were. We've we've been told that we're okay hanging out here. It's BLM land, but we're the only ones here. There's nobody else out here. Well, I take it back. There is one other pickup out here, and they come and go. And as hot as it's getting, there's just nobody that wants to hang out. But because we have, all the solar, we can hang out here. And we're kind of like a camp host, I guess, unofficial camp host. Oh, there's my water jug for doing showers. Oh, man. I'm getting ready to go into town tomorrow, and I'm going to buy some more insulation so that I can make the front room a little less heat grabbing. It's been interesting in that, having the solar panels like I do has really helped. But I also have a modified sine wave inverter, which means that my air conditioner and my fridge are working a little overtime, which drains the batteries and makes the solar and everything work harder, so that it's just right on the edge of okie dokie. For me, it's fine. I mean, I camped out here for years in the van, with nothing, none of that air conditioning or anything. And I have no problem with it. I'm used to the heat. My sweetheart, she melts. So, first thing in the morning, I make sure that my batteries are, my charger is plugged in so that my Ryobi 18-volt batteries are fully charged, so that even when the air conditioning is running, I can run the Ryobi fan, and it keeps her cold. Let's see, what else? Once I get a new inverter, I'm guessing I'll get at least 25% better on all of that stuff. For us, we could go up to a higher elevation, but because both of us have problems breathing at higher elevations, which we didn't know until last year when we did it, that it really does. It makes it hard on you, and us especially. I didn't realize it. I never realized that I had that problem. Yeah, there's still dust and stuff in the air. Probably can't see it, but I can. But for us, oh, uh, is that battery dying? Apparently it is. That's a trip. I'll turn it on low and see if it lasts any longer. Chloe is, I've got mice underneath the bus because every day she spends hours going from one end of the bus to the other, checking on top of the boxes, and right up under here, that one box, she jumps up and tries to look over the top of it and barks. So there's got to be mice or maybe a squirrel, I don't know. But so far, nothing inside. It's really hard to get inside the bus. There's only one or two places they can get in, and they're up front. But overall, oh man, it turns out the two of us we're not travelers like everybody else, and with the price of fuel, it's just unreal. So if we can hang out someplace and, and survive hanging out someplace, for the heat, it's working out okay so far. I mean, we still got months to go before we can go back down to the LTVAs and hang out there. Yeah, getting to be nighttime. And especially now that at night, like it does, it cools down. Boy, you just want to go to sleep. And the bus has really been good. The air conditioning is excellent. It keeps us going fine. And the fans, like they are now, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the one in the front going. So I'll leave those on for another hour maybe, and then I'll turn them off, and it'll get nice and cool in there. The neighbors we've got are cows. hawks, um, bunnies. I think I have a video or two of some bunny rabbits, and if I do, I'll put them at the end of this video. I got one or two other clips. I don't know what I did, but I'll throw them at the end too. Getting to be close to nap time. I was in town the other day getting supplies, and I got some stuff at Harbor Freight, and I was looking there, and they've got an air compressor for about $200 that I think they say it'll work. I don't know, but they say it'll work. That I can run off my, well, I know I could run it off the batteries, but I also have a 1400 watt generator that I bought last year or the year before, and the guy says, oh yeah, it'll run it, and that should allow me to run my run the air compressor, and then I can fire up and use my media blaster that I bought, and I have like 70 pounds of media, so that I'd like to be able to sandblast. Basically, it's a sandblaster, but I'd like to be able to media blast this whole thing, the whole bus, and then the next thing will be, once I get all that done, then it's a matter of finding a place to paint it, and I figure that's going to happen. Yeah, there goes the battery died. I'll be able to media blast the whole thing and get it ready for paint. And I have a paint, what do you call it? Airless sprayer. I bought a brand new airless sprayer, and I'm going to try to paint this thing. That tube, that's a tube. Right there, it's an aluminum tube that I used for the heating, so I could hook it up to my heater. Oh wow, I didn't know this thing had a light. So that I could heat the front of the bus from the back. Oh yeah, I've been using sheets and magnets to block the sun coming in, which helps a lot. I gotta figure that out. It'd be nice to have awnings or something that would allow me to hide the the windows in the bus. But as it is, that's one of my sheets, and I've got 4 or 5 sheets that I use. And I move them from the front to the back to the other side. There's 2 hanging on the other side, and by morning I'll have another one over here, I'll have another one over the door, and I'll have another one across the front. You know, when you only got a few bucks, you do what you can. So that's what we've been doing. Oh yeah, the neighborhood. Anyway, I figured you might like to know kind of what I'm up to. It's been a while since I put a video up. Oh man, there's a bug in my coffee. All right, it's gone. Haven't seen any snakes or scorpions or anything yet. But I'm looking constantly for them. Especially with Chloe out here running around. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this thing had a flashlight light on it, so I could film with it. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what's been going on. Just surviving. And thanks to my buddy Robert and that fridge that he got me, oh my God, it changed our whole lives. I've been making ice every day. It's way cool. And running it off the solar, and my batteries. So it all works. Granted, it's not perfect. Believe me, it's nowhere near close to perfect, but it works. And that's what counts. Uh, let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, my dolly. Yeah. Over there is Kingman, and that blinking light is Kingman Airport. Yeah, see, I put this on here. This sheet will be moved to the front. I've been buying magnets at Home Depot, Harbor Freight. And that's what holds it up here. And I take, these panels are at a lower level because I have shorter pieces of wood, as you can see from the bungee cords. And that's because the angle of the sun at night, or the late afternoon, is down. And to keep power coming in, I have to angle the dangle of it. And the ones over here are set up for, they're the long ones. I have long ones for the other side too, so. And these, the bungee cords, they keep, they keep them from blowing in the wind. So it seems to work, you know. Again, it all seems to work. And that's what counts. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. The old blue van. Can't wait till the bus is the same blue. This poor thing is so filthy. Oh yeah, I got all the front open. So the mice don't have any place to hang out. And the sides are open. Hey, talk about a rat's nest. I gotta deal with all this. I don't see anybody. Anybody in there? Nope. Okay. And see, here's another sheet on this side. And I'll move this to the other side. There's the air conditioner stuck out the window. And you can see the angle of the solar on this side. And the other boards are, I just have them down. They're on the ground and one's leaned up right there. And another set of sheets, a sheet, and all the magnets. It's amazing how the price of magnets skyrocketed too, along with everything else. The big ones up there are like $5.50 a piece. I remember getting them for $2 something. And then They also sell these. They're pretty tough. They're 2 for like $3.50. So I've been getting them. And they work. Yeah, moth found me. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and add the other videos that they're just short little videos that I took. Let's see, I can't even remember what they are, but I'll throw them at the end of this one. Well, I hope this didn't bore you all to death. I know there's those people out there that, oh look, I got moths drinking my coffee. Not anymore. Yeah. There's those that like to run my videos at 2 times the speed so that it sounds good, I guess. Anyway, I guess as the old saying goes, later. Howdy, neighbors. Look what Vicky just found. Get your little butt out of there. Yeah. There's plenty of ways for you to get out of there, so you better hurry up and move. We don't want Chloe to get you. You'd be a snack. You somehow managed to get in there with the cover on. How come you can't get out now? See, there's big holes in the bottom. I wonder if you like the smell of gas. Yeah, I'll chase you out of there. Huh. Come on, I moved you over here. Come on, get your butt out of there. These things are a pain in the butt. There you go. Took you long enough. And then I'm going to put this all back together. What a pain in the butt. Alright. Yeah, Chloe's been finding mice. There's some up underneath the bus. Vicky found a bunch of stuff in her motor. So I got to get the blower out today and blow that out and put some sticky traps down in there. Tis the season. Good girl. We had to pack everything up and I had to lock the panels down. We had wind gusts in the 50-mile-an-hour range, I guess, yesterday. It was pretty big. And right now, I can't smell it, but I could yesterday. You can't see the mountains over there. There's a fire on the other side of the mountains. There's actually a mountain line, a ridge line, about in that level right out there, and you can't even see it. Oh, there you can kind of see right in that area. But yeah, 'tis the season. Dang it. Oh. Yep. She found a lizard to chase. Hey. Get out of there. Mommy said no digging. Yeah. Stinker. Alright. I got stuff to do. Water and garbage today. Plus buy a few restock items. At least it's not windy right now. I think it's supposed to get windy later again. Old sheet works great as a shade cloth. All right. That was my little bit of excitement for the morning so far. Later. Howdy, neighbors. Well, Vicky and I seem to have this thing about hanging out where eventually there's cows everywhere. This is just a small portion of the herd that's wandering around up here. Youngsters, females, and a big Brahma bull. Yeah, we're just hiding out in the bus. No reason to go out there and get chased. We don't even have to do any lawn mowing. They're doing it for us.
The teeny tip of the Brahma bull's penis is sticking out.
Yeah. There's females there. That's probably why.